Even says now you are live, like in the middle of the screen. All right, that's cool. Like before, it was just like, here's your timer. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Drinking Games. We are on episode 28. I'm here as always with James. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
It's going all right. I had a short day at work. I thought I was gonna end up having to close, and then they like scheduled too many people to close, so I was able to fucking get out of
Bounce
it.
out.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, for sure. And I'm off tomorrow, but I kind of got a. My mom and my stepdad are out uh, seeing my brother, so I gotta kind of take care of my step granddad tomorrow. So I'm off, but
Oh,
I gotta do that,
not
which is
really.
fine. He's a cool dude.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know what I mean? He's a cool guy, and he's pretty self sufficient. I just gotta like, make sure he can
Hang out.
and hang out with him. Probably play some video. He plays video games. He tries to at
Oh,
least.
really?
Yeah, like he's
Hey, that's cool.
yeah, like we'll play everybody's golf and shit, like that. So we'll do that.
Cool. It's
Yeah,
not too bad then.
yeah. So let's hang out there. Probably still drink some beers. Probably get him to try to. Hey, you want a bit? he drinks. He
Hey,
drinks sometimes, so you might drink.
hey, man, you never know. Old people can get down sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a cool guy though. But yeah, other than that, same old going on.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know, dude. I, I told you about the whole bum guy thinking I was a cop, right? I mean, that was
Oh,
the highlight of my week.
maybe you put it in the chat. I might have missed that.
Like,
I don't know.
see, okay, look, dude, I just got like a haircut
Oh yeah.
and like, okay, got a mustache, I shaved,
Oh wait, yeah, you did mention this. Okay, yeah.
and fucking I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if homeless people are attracted to me or what. I don't know, man. Like, I get harassed by homeless people all the time, or like weirdos, or like people trying to fuck with me. I don't know. Like that one guy, those two guys who were like might have carjacked me or like jacked my wallet or whatever.
Yeah, you don't know what those guys were gonna do. Sure.
Yeah, dude, that shit was like I thought I was gonna have to fucking stab someone, but um. So the lady came up, knocked on my window, asked me for money. I was kind of like, "Hey, no, I don't have money for you. Like, I'm just trying to sit here and eat."
Yeah.
And her husband came up and was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" He was like, "Oh, sorry, officer," and then fucking bounced the fuck out, dude. He thought I was a cop, man.
Uh, I think it's the mustache. I think it
Oh, it
might be
had
the
to have been,
mustache.
dude. And
Yeah,
and the short hair. I'm a white guy with short hair. Look at.
yeah.
And I was like, "No, I ain't got no fucking money for you, dude."
I can believe it. Like right
And then he
now,
was like,
if if I were to have a movie where there was a cop, like I write every once in a while, like that'd be a look that I would be looking
"Yeah,
for like a
gotta have
cop.
like a mustache with short
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
and a white guy. It has to be a white guy, dude. I don't know
It doesn't
why,
have to
but
be. I mean, I don't know. I'll
dude, even
not
my
call it out.
homeboy at
There are
at
black cops and
at
there will be
school.
black cops, but
Oh yeah, even my homeboy at school though was like, I told him this, right? And he was
yeah,
like, "It's because you're white with short hair and a mustache."
yeah,
He even said that shit, and I
yeah.
didn't have to say anything.
I just wish, like I don't know.
I was
Part of the
fucking
problem is that
laughing.
if if you want to be a cop, be a cop. Like no matter what your
Yeah.
color is, just be like who cares?
Oh no, yeah,
There's
no, dude. Like I
because
just,
there's like
I thought it was
some
hilarious.
yeah, that is funny. But there is like some stigma against like people being like, oh, well, I'm not gonna be a cop because I'm this race, you know, and like I'll be looked
Oh
at,
yeah. Well,
you know what I
dude,
mean? Like,
being a cop right in this time of like in this age is really hard.
yeah, you gotta
You
be
know, my dad, he
very
just
fucking careful.
retired. My
He
father,
retired at the right fucking time.
he just retired, and like he was saying, like 50% of the new hires that come into the like to be a police officer, they fucking leave because they can't handle being harassed. Like he was
Yeah,
saying, people get spit on and shit. Like it's
I
not cool,
believe
dude.
you
Yeah.
you have to like show up to these protests and like
Well, not even that, dude. Just
yeah, or just
everyday
like walking down
shit.
the street. Yeah,
Yeah, they don't. Nobody. I don't know. Nowadays, it's really hard to be in that position.
yeah,
You know, even if you're a good cop, man, because all cops are bad right now.
yeah,
That's how society is. So
yeah,
even if you're a good cop, you're still a bad cop in civilians' eyes.
yeah.
It's really fucked up, dude, and it's a hard job, and they
It's
don't
not a
get
job
paid
I
enough.
would want. Yeah, they definitely don't
No,
get paid
fuck no.
enough, and that
No,
it's not
man,
a job I
I'm
would
not. I'm not
ever
trying to
fucking
deal with
want.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's way too much stress.
yeah. You don't know
You
what the
know,
fuck's gonna happen. But yeah,
not even that. Just the the way the the way the world is now is just crazy.
yeah,
From when I was a kid, at least.
yeah, yeah. It seemed like society has shifted to where like when we were younger and kids, it was like if something bad's happening, you know, and you see a cop, go tell them what's going on, and now it's like fuck the police. They shoot
Yeah.
everybody. It's the Wild West over here. It's like, no, not really. It's just there's a spotlight on cops now because anybody can record anything at any time.
Well,
So
yeah,
it's
that's
like
just the
shit
world
like
in general.
that, you know.
It's crazy. Like before internet, nobody knew what the fuck was going on, and
Yeah,
now that we're all connected, everybody knows everything, dude. So it's
and
not like this shit wasn't going on before.
yeah, and there's perspectives too. Like when that person turns on that phone to start recording, what happened before that, before they decided to record, you know, there's a lot of shit
Yeah.
that's framing people to look probably worse than what they are too.
Well, you know, you're a smart person for saying that kind of shit because most people don't think about that. What happened before? What happened after?
Yeah, yeah,
Like in any situation ever recorded,
yeah. But we live in
you
this
know?
connected Twitter society where people share videos and want to think the worst
And
of
just fucking
everybody.
and
Yeah,
then it spreads like a fire, dude. It's
yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
you know? I think like our generation, like what you said you're 27?
28.
Okay, so like we're within 10 years of each other.
Yeah,
So like I feel like like we grew with technology,
yeah,
whereas like the people now were born into technology, and the people before us were born before technology.
yeah,
So like
yeah,
I think we got this like weird advantage on the millennials and the people before us because we grew up with as the
yeah.
technology progressed, we progressed like as humans, you know?
Fucking hey, I remember dial-up internet. Like
Yeah, dude.
that was a thing. It's like
That's
holy
like
shit. Like
that's
if internet was still that way, just imagine like I am so impatient when it comes to internet now. Like if I had internet that
right.
was
You're like, fuck, dude, you're like
slow,
clicking 100 times.
dude. Oh my god. I remember like having like porn wasn't videos. It was like let me
It
look
was
at
like
this picture.
JPEGs and shit
Yeah, let me look at this picture that's gonna take fucking 10 minutes to
to download.
load. Yeah,
Whereas now people get video in like a second, and
yeah,
then whereas before us, people had fucking magazines, dude. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
we're in the middle of this whole gap. It's
Yeah.
like I start sitting here and thinking about it, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I feel privileged to grow up when I did because
Yeah.
I have a mechanical side of me, and then I have a fucking technology side.
Yep.
You know, like I get all the mechanical shit because my dad and my grandfather grew up in a mechanical age,
Oh yeah.
but then I get the technology side of me because I grew up with technology.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird, dude.
Grode. Jeez. I remember like when I thought like I had a BlackBerry at one point in high school and I thought it
You're
was
like, hell
the
yeah, that
coolest
shit's tight.
fucking phone ever, dude. And it was like
Like,
the green and black screen, and you're scrolling with the little ball that broke way
yeah,
too
dude.
easy. It was like that holy shit.
Or
Now
like,
like touchscreen fucking phones where you
like
can do
we're
anything.
the last generation to use fucking payphones, dude, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they still have them some places, but it's like not really. I think I
I
saw
don't even
something
know
on
how
Shark
much
Tank
would it, how
before,
much would
like
that cost?
where a guy was like trying to bring payphones back on like Shark Tank.
How much would that cost, dude?
Payphones nowadays?
Yeah,
Oh
like a
shit.
dollar.
Dollar or like they would probably charge like by every like yeah, they would probably charge a lot. Phone call might cost you like 20 fucking dollars, man.
I remember, dude, I could put 20 cents in that shit and be
Yeah,
like, call fucking Hong Kong and shit, dude.
yeah, exactly. Fucking pay.
Fuck. Yeah, man. Like, I feel like our generation is like special in that way.
Yeah, because we know everything that happened before shit was so easy with technology, and now it's like
Yes.
fucking hey, dude. Yeah,
I would say like we're like 82 to 92 is like, at least like 80 to probably 93
yeah,
is like the last generation to really not have technology, but then grow up with it.
yeah,
Like the last people to be like, hey man, the fucking streetlights are on, like I gotta go.
yeah.
Like that's how you knew you had to go home because the streetlights fuck came on, dude.
Uh, if you were out past that, you were getting your ass whooped. Remember ass
Right?
whoopings? Ass whoopings don't happen
Ass
anymore.
whoopings was a thing, dude.
They don't
Ass
happen
whoopings was a
anymore.
thing.
Now
No.
you're a parent this age. You can't whoop a kid's ass. Yeah, you can't do it.
No, dude, you'll be vilified.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. I don't even know how we got to that.
I don't know. We do talk about video games on this show too.
Yeah.
By
Instead of ass whoopings and growing up.
the way, back in order.
Yeah, right?
That's what we kind of
You
sounded like.
fucking technology ass kids. Fuck you.
Yeah. What are you drinking? I can only.
I got a
We're
I
not
got a
sponsored by
Betty IPA. Yeah, we're not sponsored, but I got
sir.
a Betty IPA. It's a local brewery here, Hangar 18. No, Hangar 24. Hangar 18 is a Megadeth song.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds about right.
They're out of Redlands, California. Like I live maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the brewery.
That's dope. I like shit like that.
Yeah.
I wish the breweries that I have around my area had like they don't really do canning or bottling at all. They're only
Hmm.
like you'll go to the bars and they'll have the beers on tap at the various bars. It's like there's no
Yeah.
just buy it and
Well,
bringing-
this is from the grocery store, dude. They got bought out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
None of these guys are bought out. They're still small time. I'm sure
I
they're.
think they got bought out. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just like their beer.
Oh yeah, that's cool. But what have you been playing?
Uh, a whole lot of Control, man. I really like that game. I'm like so sad that it bombed, supposedly. Well, yeah, it didn't do good.
Well,
Um,
that's also in the eye of what what was their budget for the game. Maybe it wasn't a big budget game.
yeah, I don't know, man. That game was like,
What kind of sales they were expecting. Like I see them, they're really active on Twitter, Remedy, and like they're
Mhm.
responding to everybody who praises the game. They're like, "Oh man, thank you so
It's a
much."
good ass game.
So they're like really thankful for the fans they do have. So maybe like because they don't have uh if they didn't have wild expectations for the game, maybe they
I don't know.
met
That
their.
seems like a big budget game.
It does, but it kind of doesn't at the same time because there is like I don't know. It's not the biggest open world game I've seen,
Yeah,
and
that's true. I don't know. I think
there's not a
I
whole
don't know, the
fact.
fucking physics in that game are so dope, dude.
But they kind of cut their teeth on those physics with Quantum Break, so they might have had like some of the part of that engine down. I don't.
Already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's the same engine they did use on Quantum Break. It looks the same as Quantum Break,
Yeah, and
with like the motion blur and all that shit.
yeah, Hitman 2 didn't do very well either, but they still are putting out like fucking maps and packs and shit. Like they're really like
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's. I think it's going to be more of like a cult following, just like Alan Wake. You know.
that's kind of Remedy's problem is they make a lot of those games. And they
Yeah, like every game they make is like they have a cult following and it's really tight.
yeah, they still exist, so obviously they're making enough money to continue to go even though they're making these games that don't sell gangbusters. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking at. Like maybe they just have wildly lower expectations for sales on their games, and they're very.
And
Uh,
it sucks because their fucking games are phenomenal, dude.
yeah,
Except for Quantum Break, like
I really
I
love
think
Break, dude.
I think I need to go back and play it because I just keep falling asleep during it. That's my thing.
Yeah. Oh, because the movie, the like TV
The
show.
movie part. Yeah, but I really enjoy like the acting in it, you know?
Yeah. Dominic Monaghan.
Lance
What's the dude from Lost? He's he's the brother of the main character. Is one of the guys from Lost. The
and
not
then Lance Shepard, right?
guy that he had written on his head. That guy. He's in the movie. Or, I mean, in the game. Uh, and who else is in it?
Lance Shepard, that's his name, right? The black dude?
Yes, he's really good in that too. He does a really good job in
I
that.
like him as an actor, dude. Like
And
any role he plays is pretty good.
and then the main character is the same guy who plays like well they're like showing him as the main character in The Man of Medan. It's that same actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like he's what's his fucking name, dude?
He's
He's
a
kind of
good
popular.
actor. He's a popular actor. I just can't think of his name right off the top.
Wasn't he in Lord of the Rings? No.
No, but
Sean something?
Yeah, like Sean Ashmore.
Ashton? No, Sean
Sean.
Ashmore. I
That
think
sounds right, but I don't know. I could be
it sounds right.
really
Yeah,
wrong. But
it
yeah,
sounds right.
he's a really good actor. Even if we did get his name wrong, people know who the fuck we're talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I loved Quantum Break. I thought it was really good, really well made.
Yeah, I need to go back and play
Another
it.
weird fucking game, obviously. Uh, that had a lot of time travel elements in it, and it was dope. I don't know. I really
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
they would have made a sequel to that. I wonder if they'll
Instead
actually.
of
Yeah.
Control.
No, no. I really like Control, but
Control is so good, dude.
the problem with all of their games, and I hear even Alan Wake is like this too, is they set shit up for a sequel and then never fucking make a sequel to any of their games, except for Matt.
Yeah.
Like they're like, oh, let's leave this here.
Well, I don't
Maybe we'll
know what
make
the
a
deal
sequel,
is.
and then they just fucking never fucking do. And it's like, I feel like that's gonna be with Control too. Is like they probably won't like go back to Control just because that's
Well,
their.
they got the DLC coming
They do have the DLC, which is thank God for that.
and the Alan Wake DLC. Like,
Yeah,
I really like how they're tying all this shit together. It's like, I I think that's the main reason why I just keep playing that fucking game, dude. Is because the story
I wonder
and
if
how.
they can kind of find a way to put Quantum Break in the game because I believe they have the rights to Quantum Break, but Xbox owns the publishing rights to the game. So there's like some weird kind of
Yeah,
things going on there. I don't know if they could like even like put in like one of the many documents you pick up like oh Quantum Break was an altered world event, you know what I mean, and blah blah.
yeah.
I don't know if they could do that, but that would be neat.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of Alan Wake, and I like how they're fucking starting to like tie it into the game.
Yeah, it, it,
Um,
it is dope that like this is the game that's like the core of all the weird ideas, pretty much in a way.
yeah, it's cool, dude. I I'm kind of like hesitant to play it more and more because it's one of those games that I like so much that I don't want to beat. You know, like I just want to keep. I think I said this last week. I just want to keep playing it.
Yeah,
Like the combat's fun, dude. Like
combat's really.
it's a challenge, you know, like, and then they introduce um enough powers within enough time that I feel like um it clicks because okay, you get the fucking the kinetic power, you know. Whoop.
Yeah,
Okay, that feels fucking rad, right? So I'm getting used to that. And then now I got a shotgun gun, and then I got a fucking Uzi gun, and I
yeah.
got a regular gun. So like, um, I don't know. I've been using a mix of the regular gun and the Uzi, and
I
then
like
I got the
the shotgun
shield, and like,
and the
I
Uzi
don't
is
know,
good too, but I like the shotgun. I like just I don't know. I'm more of a
getting up close.
more up close personal kind of guy in that game.
Yeah,
I'll be sitting there like if I'm doing like far away attacks, I'll use the kinetic
the
throw,
kinetic.
and then like I'll like while I'm doing that, I'll try to get closer and blast him with the shotgun. Type of.
And then yeah, man, and then they got the fucking the dash. Like everything is just coming together so good in that game, and then the story on top of all the mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. I'll start playing that game, and then like it gets to a point where I lose time, like track of time.
Yeah, yeah. I was playing that game hard for like the 2 weeks up until I beat it.
Yeah, dude,
Two
you
weeks.
went through it pretty quick.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I still got to get back to it because I want to platinum it. There's a couple like bosses and like optional bosses in the game I gotta beat,
Mhm.
and I feel like the optional bosses in that game are
And you can
weird.
always go back to them, right?
Yeah,
Like after you beat the game.
yeah, you can do what it totally is like, yo, just you know,
Pick these missions.
yeah, pick these missions up. Sometimes you gotta find them. There's like one
Oh,
character
really?
in the game where you could completely fucking miss if you're not paying attention. That
Huh.
gives you side missions and shit. So
Really? No,
yeah,
crazy.
so you gotta like
Oh, we'll come back to that, dude. Like I'll talk to you in private about that.
yeah, for sure.
That game is it's such a good game, and I feel so bad that because like everybody's like, oh, it wasn't even in the top 20, fucking on the MPD and blah blah blah, and it's like, but the game is fucking good. Like I think the marketing just sucked.
Yeah, well, I feel like 505, who is the publisher of the game, they like didn't
Yeah, dude, they're fucking. They suck.
at all. Like they didn't do, and then like the very little marketing that did happen was Sony. Like they
Yeah,
were like to the point where some people were like, I think even you said it. You thought it was like an exclusive, right? Didn't you say that
yeah. I thought it was an exclusive, dude, for a while, and then I was like, whoa, it's coming out on Xbox.
on it? I wish Sony would have maybe spent more on the marketing, like you know how they like,
Yeah,
but since it's not a first party game, I guess they didn't feel responsible in doing so, and I understand that, I guess. Uh,
yeah. It's a corporate money move, you
yeah,
know.
like if they would have spent as much money on Control than they did Spider Man, like remember all the fucking commercials for Spider Man, like
Yeah.
commercials everywhere. You're at the bar drinking, and there's a fucking Spider Man
Well,
commercial.
dude, it's Spider Man.
Yeah, like they spent so much money. And no
If they
wonder
spent
that's
that,
the biggest fucking PS4 exclusive seller, is they spent
dude,
so
I
much
don't.
on that shit, dude. Like,
But it's Spider Man, dude. Like, I would, if I'm a normal ass person and I look up at a TV at a bar and I see a Spider Man video game,
it's like, yo, dude, I'm all about
it's
that
like,
shit.
hey, dude, and I like Spider Man and I have a PS4
Yeah, most
just
people
for a
do.
Blu ray player, you
Yeah,
know? Like, hey, okay, tight, dude. Spider Man, I'm into that. I'm gonna buy that shit.
yeah,
But like, if I was sitting there and then I saw Control and it was some weird ass like FBI fucking Agent Scully shit up on the TV, that's not gonna fucking appeal to people, dude.
yeah.
It's
It's
gonna appeal to some people like us, but like,
definitely appealed to me. I
it's
was
not gonna appeal to the masses like Spider Man would, you know?
Yeah, I bought the deluxe edition that had the season pass in it. So I'm like, that's
Yeah, I can't.
I'm pre-ordering this shit. Like I'm getting the fucking everything out of this game.
It's a very 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 fucking very good video game. Like mechanics and story wise, it's like super solid.
I'd be interested in once you beat it, I feel like we should do a spoiler
Spoiler cast.
on it.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
probably I'll probably beat it next week. Like from what you said, I'm over halfway through, right? Like
yeah, there's like
I'm right there. I'm about to meet my brother.
yeah. So
So
you're like yeah, you're getting real close.
I just beat chapter 5. You said there's 10 chapters, so
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I don't have my kids this weekend, so I'll probably play it quite a bit on Sunday. Because I'm going to that art thing tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that sounded cool.
Um,
Yeah.
dude, sponsored by Tecate, baby. free a free art battle and free beer, dude.
Hell
What
yeah.
can you what more can you ask for? And
I've
it's
never
only
had
10 bucks to
that. Is that a good beer?
it's only dude, it's like the Mexican Budweiser, dude.
Okay. Because I was like, Tecate, like, it kind of sounds like the cheaper Corona in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it
It's
is.
like the Mexican Budweiser, dude.
Okay.
Mexican Budweiser, dude.
All right.
Um,
I'm into it.
so it's sponsored by Tecate. I get free beer and I get to go for free to an event, dude. So it's like, and
Yeah.
it's only 10 bucks to take the train from where I live to Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, dude. I wish there was
So
more, like, art events here where I'm at. Like, we have a few art museums here that are interesting, but,
yeah, yeah. I'm
once,
sure you can find shit, dude. I found these people through Instagram, you know?
yeah. There is one
Like,
cool thing. I don't. I think I missed it this year, but we have uh, uh, a wine and film festival every year in my town, and that sounds cool. You know, I'm a huge fan of
yeah,
film.
dude.
I like movies. I think of ideas to write movies all the time and write some of them. So it's like something I probably would be pretty interested in, but I still haven't gotten.
Um, okay, do you want to talk about Joker now or after
Let's do
video game talk?
near the end, so people who
Okay.
want to leave can leave.
Leave can leave, yeah.
Because I feel like that's probably for the they get the whole show, and then we could talk about Joker. I feel like plenty of people have watched Joker. That movie has made quite a bit of money for its
It's
opening.
been a week.
Just its opening weekend was really impressive. Like
Yeah.
for a movie of that, being a more of it was rated R, right? Yeah, it had to have been
Yeah.
rated R. There was like
Yeah.
people getting killed in that movie. So
Um, but yeah, I mean, controls tight.
yeah,
I love it. I've just been playing that mainly like before I go to school. And then after school, we've been playing fucking the best game ever invented, dude.
Overwatch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like. I've been trying to like cycle through characters, see like what's my. I still feel like Diva's probably like the best character.
Have
Well,
you
the one
played
I've
it?
been best at
Anything else?
using. Yeah, remember I was doing McCree.
No, have you played any other game?
Oh yeah.
We should You should probably talk about that before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Still been playing Call of Duty Mobile. I bought the $10 battle pass. They have
Got him.
yeah,
That's all. Right when you typed that in, I was like,
yeah.
man, this guy.
They got me
This
with the battle
guy.
pass because they do this thing where it's like every time because they have the free tiers or
Mm-hmm.
like pretty much a free battle pass, but then it's like
Okay.
upgrade to the battle pass, blah, blah. But then they have it, so I was like, oh fuck, and it shows you like what you could have gotten if you would have upgraded. So it's totally meant to make you fucking do this. But that
Oh
they
my
do,
god,
like,
dude, they fucking swindle you like that? They go, okay, this is what you got, but
this
you could have got like this dope ass shit if you paid.
but they have two different battle passes. They have battle pass and then battle pass premium. I got just the regular battle pass because battle pass premium I was like, fucking $25. Go fuck yourself. All right,
For a
that
mobile game, dude. Who thought
that's
we
a
would ever
little
get
fun.
to this point?
$10. I can justify that's fucking $10, and also with the battle pass, you get money. The Call of Duty coins, which is like the coins that you pay real money for. Like you get
Mhm.
those sort of kind of regularly, like in the battle pass rewards. So it's like even if I paid $10 for this. If I keep on accruing enough of that, getting better tiers and better tiers and getting this premium money, my next battle pass could be, I could pay nothing for it if I keep all the coins, you know what I mean, and pay nothing. So it's like I could pay $10 and then never spend a dime again, or even if it's like next time I have to spend $5, it's like, okay, that's $5.
You're already giving them $5.
Huh? I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. The game is really fucking fun for. They did a really good job. They did a really good job taking Call of Duty and putting it on a mobile device, and like all the maps are like the greatest hits of all the Call of Duties you have.
That's what I like about that.
Yeah, it's really.
I was like, since I got my new phone or whatever, I was like hovering above Call of Duty, like while I was sitting in class, and then I was like, "Fuck it, dude! I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna wait till next.
Do man,
I'm just gonna wait till next Tuesday and fucking play Overwatch on the Switch."
Hell yeah!
In class,
it's a really well made game though. For like, yeah, they're definitely, they're obviously there to make money. That's why they're advertising that shit.
Obviously, dude. From what you said, like, here you could have got this if you paid us money, but instead you got this.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like, I don't know. Whenever I played Call of Duty World War II, it was like you had that hub area where everybody was walking around, and like you would open loot boxes in front of people, and people would be like,
"Oh my god!"
Fuck? Yeah, like you would literally open the loot boxes
in front of them.
Yeah, and it would show the rewards in the loot boxes, and everybody.
That's fucked.
They were totally trying to sell loot boxes so bad. That was the one shitty thing. Like, I was like, bro, I fucking love, I love the World War II Call of Duty games. Like, before they started going Modern Warfare and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So I was really excited for that. But then I was like, man, why'd they have to, like, fucking throw all these fucking microtransactions and fucking, like, shit into my World War II game that I've been waiting, like, literally a decade for.
Yeah.
I didn't play it for as long as I thought I was going to play it, for sure.
Yeah, I stopped playing Call of Duty after a certain time. I bought Black Ops 4 and I played it once, and
I did the same thing. I bought Black Ops 4 on sale because a buddy of mine was like, Black Ops 4 is badass. And then I like lost like a fucking like 2 to 32 or some shit, like 2 kills to like 30.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Like motherfuckers are like running on walls and jumping and doing all this shit. It's like,
not fun, dude.
Not fucking Call of Duty. I don't know what this is, but this is not fucking Call of Duty. Like all this running around on walls and fucking bouncing around. It's like, this feels more like fucking Halo than Call of Duty, and I was never a very good Halo online player either. So
yeah, I don't know. All those Call of Duty burned me one too many times.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Let's see, what else have I been playing? So I did Call of Duty. And fuck, what else have I? Still a little bit of Last of Us remastered. And then Overwatch. That's it, really.
Yeah, the best game ever.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I would say that, but it's a good game. It's a really good game.
The best multiplayer shooter ever made.
Firewall 0 Hour.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the best VR multiplayer shooter, I would say. But
Fuck, dude.
I
Yeah, that game. You gotta admit, Overwatch is a good game, right?
it is a really good game. I like it. There was some controversy that happened like literally right after I bought the game. You know, they kind of backpedaled on the shit. Like they
Oh,
had a
they did.
response. Yeah, they gave the guy you know, he's still getting his prize money, which is good, and just gave him a 6-month suspension instead of a 1-year suspension. And they like kind of wrote out like Chinese influence did not affect our.
Yeah, right. My ass.
Yeah, it's totally a bullshit apology and blah blah blah.
They
Uh,
should have lifted his suspension, gave him his fucking money, freedom of speech.
yeah,
Like, come on, guy.
it
Like,
is.
I don't know. Where was the tournament? That's what I want to know. Where was the tournament?
I'm not
If it
sure.
was in the U.S., then fuck it, dude. Like,
Yeah,
that guy has freedom of speech, obviously. We're
yeah,
in the fucking USA, dude. You can say whatever you want.
yeah. This is the fucked up thing. Like, this was the thing that like once that happened and I realized that happened, I was like, do I even want to play this game now? But then I was like,
Yeah, you do.
none of the fucking developers think this shit. You know, they're not the ones that are like, yo, we're all about that Chinese money. They're just trying to make a fucking good multiplayer shooting game. You know what I mean? It's those fucking higher up douchebags that are making dumb decisions like that. So that's how I kind of
Yeah,
justify.
I guess. I
Like
mean,
the developers probably don't deserve the hate because they're just the guys fucking sitting there making new characters and seasons for the game, and they're like, yo, we don't think this is right either. You know what I mean? And there was an employee walkout too that happened the other day, like after that.
yeah.
They were like, yo, fuck this, we're walking out. You know, so shit like that. I mean, it. Anybody with a brain should stand with Hong Kong when it comes to wanting to stay an independent city state from China. China
Yeah,
is
definitely.
not a good place to live. Like,
It doesn't sound like it.
it is a very communist country that there's a little bit of background for people who don't know. Hong Kong has been having these protests lately because China is trying to pass. China and Hong Kong are trying to like there's people, you know, higher powers trying to pass this bill that pretty much it's an extradition bill. So if anybody in Hong Kong violates a law against what Chinese people think you know is bad, or they can extradite you to China, and uh, uh, you would get tried in a Chinese court, which is bad because you could literally, you know, go to a Chinese, you know, go to prison in China just for being in Hong Kong and saying fuck China, pretty much. You know what I mean? Because that's the kind of country they are. You know, and the next thing you know, you might be on a fucking table getting your organs taken out for all you know. Like that shit happens there. You know what I mean? It's not
So,
good. So
how do you like Overwatch, though?
yeah, we could stop talking about that. I like it. I like the different dynamics of the characters. Like all the different.
I know where you live, dude. I will send a bomb to your house if you say you don't like this game, dude.
Oh shit! Who are you? China now? Oh fuck!
I'm off screen, dude, with
Yeah.
a fucking pistol
Oh
to
man.
your back.
What? No.
Say that game is good.
No, it
You
isn't.
got we got fuck. I got Nick. Nick bought the fucking game.
That's dope. I'm
I'm gonna bug the shit out of him in the chat,
yeah.
like for sure.
Get on, get on, get on. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
into that. Yeah, like I said, so far, my favorite characters so far. Bastion's not bad either. I liked him. Bash
Bastion's good. You gotta
Diva
have a
the
good
most
shield.
far, and then McCree, I thought was pretty dope. I tried Sigma. I wasn't really good with him.
I don't I don't know. He's one of the I think he's one of the more harder heroes to play.
And then Reinhard. Ryan.
Reinhardt's hard for me, like, and
Yeah,
he's a 1-star hero.
yeah. But
Like
yeah,
he's supposed to be easy to play.
I tried playing May, but I think I'm a shit May. So I don't know. Like I just didn't know how to use her abilities that well.
I would say like I don't know, man. The first 25 levels, I like how Blizzard forces you to play quick play for the first 25 levels. So it's like you kind of like play the field, you
Yeah,
know? Like
it'd be like, who do I like? Who do I not like?
yeah, you kind of like figure it out a little bit. Like
I want to
I
try.
don't know, like
She seems fun.
who?
Bridget or Brigitte or whatever her name is.
Yeah, dude. Like she's tight. Like I like her,
Yeah, it's
but
like
I like the old one, man. Like her, she just got nerfed like hard. But I like her because, uh, like at first her shield had like a lot of power,
mm-hmm.
but they nerfed it down, so like it's wafer thin now, man. Like you shoot it a couple times, it's donezo, and then fucking. But I like her because when you're attacking and beating the shit out of people, you're healing, dude, and then you're healing everybody that's next to you. It's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Um, I don't know. I think this game is gonna last forever, dude. I don't think there's ever a need for Overwatch 2 ever.
Yeah, they could totally just like keep on releasing content for it. You know, even when next gen comes out, they could.
Oh yeah.
You know, there was obviously backwards compatible is obviously both of the big companies' strategies. So
And
like,
they can even do like a reskin, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
or
for 8K or whatever.
Game of the Year edition or definitive edition or
Like
whatever.
8K edition or whatever the fuck they're gonna call it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it's a good game.
Um,
I like it.
yeah, and I'm glad I'm sucking all you guys into it. I know Devin has it, so I'm gonna fucking try to like hound him a
He does
little.
that?
Yeah, he has it, dude. Me and him played a couple times, but I don't think he likes it. But I'm gonna make him play it anyway.
Do it, do it, do it.
Do it. Yeah. I'm bad influence, dude.
I should have probably peer pressured him into doing the show with us. It doesn't seem. It seems like he was up a lot later than he originally said. Like he probably could have got on the show, but I was like,
Yeah,
okay, you're going to bed, whatever.
I don't know. I am enjoying playing Overwatch with you, dude. It's tight. Like,
Oh yeah,
I was joking around in the chat, like, oh, I bet Brian loves how I yell at fucking other characters, and then like, you know, fucking just talk your ear off about game sense and strategies.
yeah. It's
I could go like fucking 3 hours talking about this shit.
that's cool. Well, yeah, I think yeah, that's pretty much all we've been playing. We were saying before we started, like the Outer Worlds. That's the name of the game,
Uh,
right? I get
Outer
confused.
Worlds.
There's another one. There was another game called The Outer Wilds, so I gotta like
Yeah.
which one's which. But yeah, that's coming out soon. That's the next big game. Hopefully, my Xbox will run it. I'm totally down to play that game. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
That's like the next,
It's cool. It's coming to Game Pass. Like,
yeah, which is
yeah.
great for sure. Other than that, I guess Death Stranding. I guess I'll buy it. I'm still kind of down
I'm
on
buying that shit, dude. I'm buying that.
that.
I don't give a fuck.
Like meh on that game, but I guess I'll buy it.
I hate that you're so mad about it.
I know I'm the biggest fucking Metal Gear fan. I have 2 Metal Gear tattoos,
Yes,
and it's like
dude.
this game. I'm like,
This
eh.
guy, this guy at school yesterday was like, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I do podcasts with my homeboy like every week. And he was like, oh man, have you heard of Metal Gear Solid? And I was like, well, let me tell you something about Metal Gear Solid. I put on a bandana, dude.
Yeah, the infinite fucking ammo bandana
I
taught him.
put on a fucking bandana and then started talking to him about a fucking Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was cool, dude. He's like, wait, what? He's like, you know what's up? And I was like, yes, my name is Solid Snake.
Yeah. What is it? There's so many different snakes now.
Otacon?
Yeah. Shit. I guess yeah, we can talk about Joker now.
Okay, yeah.
I am going to take a piss real quick.
Yeah, Joker is tight.
Yeah, let me know your initial thoughts. I'm still here.
Dude, I liked it. I sympathized with Arthur Fleck, like, but I felt like it was lacking the typical Joker chaos, dude. It I don't know how to put it, like, yeah, you want to sympathize with the guy, but the guy's a fucking maniac, right? I think that's why everybody was tripping out about people coming to the theaters and shooting it up because of the way that the movie was. Like, I feel like
Yeah, I
people
feel like I don't know. I feel like what would I say? I don't agree with what ultimately Arthur Fleck does. Like I think
yeah, but I feel for the guy, dude.
I get how I get how we got there. I get how he got there, for sure.
It's like a weird, like, fucked up story, dude.
I feel like if that movie was called anything else but Joker, and if you realize, like, the movie's called Joker, right? Not The Joker.
Yeah. No, it's just called Joker.
Joker. So I feel like that's also a thing too. Is it's not. I mean, it is ultimately about this character that's been in the DC universe for a long time, the Joker. But it's also like if they would have called this movie Arthur Fleck, nobody would have fucking came and watched it. That's one.
No.
You know what I mean? Also,
No.
like, heads up to the fucking, like, funny thing, Affleck, Ben Affleck
Yeah.
was Batman recently. That's kind of funny. But I don't know if
But that's been his name, right? Like,
no, he's had different, like, some people. Joe Chill has been one. That was the guy who killed Batman's parents, Joe Chill, and, like, it's kind of there's like one storyline where Joe Chill is the Joker, other storylines where
Okay.
it's not. Then you have oh shit, I have a
Well, the Killing Joke is Arthur Fleck, right?
is he? I don't even know if
Yeah,
they
I think his name is Arthur Fleck in the Killing Joke.
Oh, okay. That's probably where they got it from then.
Yeah,
So
because it's kind of the same premise, right?
well no, the Killing Joke is a Batman story ultimately.
But
And
his wife is dying in that movie. His wife, though, right?
what, Joker's wife?
Yeah, there's like a story where Joker's wife dies and he becomes crazy. And I'm pretty sure that's a Killing Joke, dude.
Well, I know the Killing Joke ends with that joke between Joker and the Batman, though,
Or maybe it's another story and I'm fucking tripping.
because the Killing Joke is all about it's this whole thing, and then like I haven't read all of the Killing Joke, so you could be right. I just remember the last
At
frame
the end.
that
Yeah.
they show where Joker makes that joke, and
There's
him and
a
Batman
story somewhere where his wife is dying.
yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing as Joker, but instead of his mom, it's like his wife.
Mm, yeah. And
I
I
think.
don't
I
know.
don't know.
I like the movie as a like I get what you're saying. Like it's not the Heath Ledger chaos Joker.
Oh, dude, that has to. I think it goes Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, then Joaquin Phoenix.
I might even prefer Joaquin over Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson did a really good job though.
Dude, he's like the
Really,
typical fucking 80s Joker, dude. Like, dude,
well, he's
you can't
totally
beat
like
that
a
guy.
gangster in the movie for sure, and I liked that about.
Most iconic Joker moment ever when he's pulling out a gun that's as long as his fucking leg, dude.
Yeah,
At the end of that movie, he's like, "Ah!" and fucking
yeah.
come on, dude.
But this is more of a grounded like you could
Yes.
you could see this like in an alternate reality where they didn't have Heath Ledger as the Joker and Chris Nolan's Batman. This could have been that Joker too, because this is
Yeah.
a more realistic depiction
Yeah.
of a person. And I don't know. I just like the idea of a story of a guy who's just getting beaten down by society left and right. Like has
And then he's like,
no
fuck it.
he has no fucking like support group at all. Like even his mom, there's like that
And you
one
feel so sad
line,
about the dude
like,
because of his condition, dude. He has like a condition where he's laughing.
the laugh is a condition. I kind of liked that
Yes.
idea. I did like
I like it too. I thought it was cool.
it's not a thing that he does just because he's the Joker. It's because he's
It's because he can't control it. He's nervous.
yeah.
Like
It
as a
always
person,
happens when he is nervous. Yeah, he starts
as a
laughing.
person with anxiety issues, like I totally could relate to that. You know, like
Yeah,
oh my god, I'm feeling anxious. Like where I would just shut down. He's fucking laughing. Like that's you're a crazy person, dude. You're a crazy person.
and I like the idea of the. A lot of movies do this too. It's not, it's not particularly special on the Joker or anything, but the idea of like a narrator that's maybe not telling the whole truth, or an unreliable narrator. That's what I was trying to get to where he's never narrating the movie, but you know what I'm talking about. There's that scene.
Well, like
There's those
where he's
scenes where he has that girlfriend, and that's like
yeah, where he
when he
thinks
finally,
he has where he thinks he's like with that chick.
Yeah, and then he goes to the apartment and she has no idea who the fuck he
Who
is.
the fuck he is? Yeah. And
Like,
then he's like,
oh, that was all in his fucking head. And did he kill that chick? Did he not kill that chick? They didn't really
who
fucking
knows?
say. It's kind of left to interpretation. I feel like that's a
Yeah,
lot of the
definitely.
movie, and that's what I find interesting is a lot of the movie is left to interpretation. There's people saying that, there's theories saying that this isn't really the Joker in a sense that like
He started the Joker, basically.
started the Joker and he's like the inspiration for who the real Joker ends up being.
Yeah.
Any of those people in the clown masks at the end of the movie could be the
Well,
actual Joker for all we know. You know what I
what
mean?
I was reading is like he killed the fucking lady that was interviewing him in the end. In the end,
Yeah.
like in the insane asylum.
There's other people who think that that's not like that. Yeah, he could have killed that lady because they do show the bloody footprints.
Yeah.
Thing. There's other people because the insane asylum's so bright. Like some people are saying that car
To his
crash
head.
when that car crash happened, he was dead. Like he
Dad.
died whenever the car crash happened, and that
Oh.
everything that happens afterward, because it is pretty similar to whenever he's doing his comic routine, he obviously
Mhm.
bombs, and he has
Yeah, every time I'm like, God damn, dude. I feel bad for him as a movie watcher, dude. I'm like,
but
oh,
then
dude, this guy's fucking.
he does that first joke, and then all of a sudden, like he starts doing other jokes, and there's like laughing and clapping and blah
Mhm.
blah blah, and obviously none of that ever happened. That's another thing.
No.
Uh, and a similar thing happens after he's pulled out of. He gets up from the car crash. He's got people around him. They're laughing, or well, maybe not laughing, but
Oh yeah.
clapping. They're celebrating him, and I'm not 100% sure that happened either. Like maybe that was like his dying, thoughts that people were,
Maybe that's
you know,
you
and
always, dude. Brian, you always come with these like left field ass fucking things that totally make sense, though.
yeah, I don't I like the parallels of those two things for sure.
Yeah, that's fucking good ass idea, dude.
Yeah, and that maybe Arkham, what we're seeing at the end is like his purgatory or something like that because it just seems off. It just
Yeah.
seems off. I don't know. Yeah, I really dug the movie. I like it less at, of a comic book movie and more of a film in general.
I
Like,
see. I see.
yeah,
Like, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
yeah.
It's not a comic book movie, dude. It's
It's
not a
really not that
Marvel like
much.
Avengers movie.
I mean, it is in name and in somewhat character, but the guy really doesn't become the Joker until the end when he's in that fucking red suit, fucking dancing down the stairs.
On that fucking show when he shoots
Yeah,
fucking Robert De Niro in the head, dude. I was like, whoa, man, he just shot the guy on fucking TV, dude. Like, wow.
I know Robert De Niro was only in like basically two scenes in the movie, but how good was Robert De Niro in those fucking two scenes?
Right?
He actually did a damn good. Like he could have totally phoned that in, but he was like, "No, man, I'm gonna have fun with this fucking movie, dude." Like because Robert De Niro has been in some shit movies, man. Like,
Yeah.
like
Meet the Parents.
yeah, Meet the Parents and all the sequels to that, and I don't know. I liked Dirty Grandpa, but you can kind of it's not a great movie.
Come on.
Yeah, a lot of other movies he's been in.
I know Robert De Niro for Casino and Goodfellas.
Yeah,
this movie he played he played Maury from Goodfellas. Isn't that no Maury from Casino? That's his name in Casino, right?
Yeah, I believe so. And I can't wait to see
That's who he played.
The Irishman. I think he's gonna do a fucking awesome job in that movie, dude.
That's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be on Netflix. I think in like a month. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and that movie looks dope. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Joker was.
No, I feel like I need to go watch it again and um that's about it. Like I feel like I should go watch it again. Just give it another watch. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I caught everything that I could have in that movie. It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know. Uh, I'm how do you say it? Like
Indifferent. Not
not
really.
indifferent, but like intrigued by that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Yeah.
deals with mental illness and shit, dude. Like that's
Yeah.
not a big fucking like topic. I don't know why it isn't.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I don't know,
definitely
man.
that shines an ugly light at kind of what our society is in some ways. Like we love to talk about mental illness and la la la, but nobody's really doing anything about it.
Anything about it, yeah, man. And like this movie is like, goddamn, dude, this guy is obviously fucked up in his head.
Yeah.
He needed help. The fucking state cut off all his help. Like
Yeah.
it's fucked up, dude. That's like real life shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a mirror of what's happening in our society for sure.
Well,
And
yeah, it's been going on. Like
yeah, for a
all
while.
the insane asylums, like back in the 80s or whatever, got cut funding and like
Yeah.
you know, a lot of that shit, all the crazy. That's why I have homeless people around my neighborhood because they're mentally ill, dude.
Yeah.
I would say 3 out of 5 homeless people that I run into out in my fucking neighborhood talk. I see them talking to people that aren't there, dude. And it's the same homeless person that I see, dude.
Yeah.
It's not like they're different, you know. Like
Yeah.
I see them talking to people that aren't there, dude, and I look at him, I'm like, man, that guy's fucking crazy. And that's why he's homeless.
Yeah. And we should do a better job at taking care of those people for sure. Because this movie depicts
Not us,
worst
but
case
their family, dude. Their family needs to take better care of them, dude.
their family, and maybe
Or the state. Like, I'm not gonna take a homeless person into my house.
no. I'm not saying that, but like, I mean, we pay all these taxes, and for what? Like, there's got to be like,
The mentally ill need help, bro.
funds for these things when it's like
Yeah.
there should be like millions of dollars being poured in for shit like this. Like,
Yeah. That's what I took away from this movie is that we need to help mentally ill people, dude.
yeah. And this movie obviously showcases the worst case scenario of what happens when a mentally ill person
Loses it.
loses it. That's not to say that all mentally ill people will go on to do that. It's just to say that
No.
this particular person did.
But there's a lot of them out there, dude.
Yeah, there is, but everybody is deserving of being understood and support and love. I would say even the mentally ill that have problems, they deserve.
Yeah, they need a place to go, man.
They deserve somebody to listen to them, and I don't know, acceptance or something, some sort
They need
form of
whoever.
or
Look,
something like that.
you don't. It's like your family turns your back on you. Basically, it's like what I see.
Yeah,
So they need just a place to go, dude. To live, somewhere to live, like, and then I'm pretty sure back in the '80s they closed down a bunch of shit, or I
yeah,
don't know.
definitely that.
Don't
But
quote me on that.
back in the day, there was some really shady shit happening in those, mental hospitals.
Fuck it, dude. It kept the crazy people off the streets, though.
Yeah, but like,
It kept them like medicated. They had a place to stay. They had food.
but when it comes
Like,
to like abusing these
but
people, I don't agree with that at all.
no,
Like that.
no, not at all, man.
But I don't know. That's the Joker. Like I said,
Yeah, it raises some questions, dude. Like about society.
a lot of questions about society, how we've kind of turned our back on these people. Just I don't know. I'm not gonna be the guy to be like, yo, like we need to do this or we need to do that. Like there's a lot of hard questions, that we need to ask ourselves, and maybe there's some decent answers out there. I would say, like just
Yeah, there's got to be some way to get. Like, I don't know. That movie fucking. That
yeah,
movie highlighted like there's people out there crazy.
yeah,
You know?
that could do something like this.
Yeah.
And,
Fuck yeah.
and those people, yes, probably, like I don't know, security wise, like yeah, they need to be watched like 24/7. And then there's obviously people,
Dude, it could be
normal
me.
people.
It could be you, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the crazy part about it.
anybody can break at any time. There's
Yeah.
you know people's mental state can shatter in an instant on a multitude of situations.
Yeah. I did feel like
Better.
kind of uncomfortable watching that movie. I was glad that I went in the morning because I knew not a lot of people would be there.
Oh man, remember, dude, that one part where his buddy shows up, his buddy in the I almost said midget. Well, I did just there.
Oh yeah, he's a midget.
Little person, whatever you want to say. I feel like little
Dude,
person is a worse word than midget. Just to be honest
yes.
with you,
Dude,
because
check it out.
you're being way more of an asshole calling a person a little person
Than a midget.
I don't know. I don't want to be an insensitive person. I'll call him a little
If
person.
there's a midget that's watching this or a little person, let us know.
Yeah. I feel like little person is kind of like even worse. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's worse. I would rather be called a midget than a little person.
Guy, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah, like, hey, little dude, I'm a 40-year-old man, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My fucking dad got my son to be calling out midgets, dude.
No.
Like, it sucks, dude. I feel fucking. That's why I'm like, hey, fucking dude, call him a midget. Like, I would rather have my son be like, hey, look, there's a midget, than hey, look, there's a little person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. We gotta find a better word. Like if they don't want to be called midget, little person is not the word that you guys want to use. Like it just doesn't.
I would not want to be called a little person, dude. If I was short, I would rather be called a midget than a little person.
Yeah. But what we were getting at before we started talking about that, is that scene where he's just got the white face on.
Yeah.
His buddy, dude, that's
and he fucking killed the homie.
Yeah. He killed the
and
guy.
He's like, yeah, get out of here, Gary.
Yeah, you're cool, man. You've always been nice to me.
I feel like that's how
Well,
I would
thanks
be
for the
if I
lie.
fucking.
Like I thought
Huh?
that was gonna be the moment that Fleck was gonna also kill, the little. I'm
The
just
dude,
midget.
the midget.
Uh, I
Hell
thought
no.
it would be the moment that he was gonna kill him, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, let me get that for you." He's like, "You've always been a cool dude, you know."
I
Catch,
feel like if I was a crazy murderer,
yeah,
that's how I would be. Like just like, hey man, I got no beef with you, dude. My beef was with this dead guy right here. Like,
yeah,
go ahead, get out of here, dude. Like, just don't tell nobody.
yeah.
You know,
But that was,
be all polite and shit.
that that you know, just the white face alone was disturbing. And then whenever he got the blood spattered on his face, it was like that was really disturbing imagery. I would say, like, I don't know, in a way that didn't really, like it was disturbing without really even trying to be that disturbing. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying like I got fucked up by watching this movie disturbing.
No.
There's really fucked up movies out there. I mean, there's like movies like a Serbian film that are like way more fucked up than this movie. That like a buddy of mine was like, "You gotta watch a Serbian film. It's like so fucked up." And then he started telling me about all the fucked up shit that happens. It's like I have no interest in ever watching that movie, dude. Like there's no way I'm fucking watching that movie. Like just from what you said, he's like, you like Saw, right? It's like, yeah, Saw is fucking
Mm,
gory. It's not that though, like what he was
yeah.
telling. You know what I mean? Like Saw's just a gory. It's it's a gory movie that's has story in it too. I don't know. I feel like Saw would have been a better TV show than a series of movies though.
Probably.
Just because like every movie happened, most do. Most of the movie, especially after like 3 or 4, I believe, they happen right after the last movie, and then that one happens right after the. Like if it was
Yeah.
a 5 season long TV show, it probably would have told its story a little bit better because there's some kind of meh Saw movies in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I liked 1, 2, 5,
5 was a
where
good.
they went back to just Saw.
Uh, no, Jigsaw was 8 actually.
I
There's a movie
like
called Jigsaw.
I like that one where they like went back to the original one.
Uh,
There was one where they went back to the original bullshit.
like they went back to the like. What do you mean the original bullshit?
Like like
Like they went back to the bathroom, or they went back.
they went back to like number 1 or whatever. Like it was like a flashback or something.
A lot of those movies are flashbacks. Uh,
All
thing
right. That's probably why I'm like fucking mixing it up, dude.
there's some of the like flashbacks and flash forwards in those movies where it's like you could be talking about any of those movies. To be honest with you, uh,
I get I get 1 and 2 and I get all of them mixed up, dude.
I like 1, 2.
1
Uh,
is the best because that old guy at the end gets up and he's like, ah, I'm
yeah,
Jigsaw or whatever.
and Jigsaw tries to like spoilers for people who haven't watched Jigsaw. That's technically the 8th movie, which was the last Saw movie that came out. Tries to replicate that, and like at the end, there's these two characters, and they're both in traps, and it appears that one of the characters gets killed by the trap. And then the other guy, it's this whole thing where it's like, confess your sins and blah blah blah. The other guy starts fucking blabbing, oh, I didn't do that, blah blah blah, and he like fucking says all the shit, and then the guy who appears to have died gets up. He's like, wait, what the?
And walks out.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got you on tape on this shit, dude. Like, you're gonna look like the bad guy here, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, that's the new Jigsaw, pretty much. Like, and obviously you find out he's another protege of the original old guy Jigsaw that nobody saw. And it's like the timeline is so fucking weird and fucked up at this point that like now you have Chris Rock and
Oh yeah, Chris Rock was in
Samuel
that shit.
Jackson. No, Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson are making a new Saw movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're making a new Saw movie. Right now, it's under the title of it that they're using to shoot the movie is called The Organ Donor.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but hey, comedians can make good horror movies. If anybody fucking can prove that,
Hey,
Jordan Peele, right?
all right.
He made fucking Us and what was the other one called? Us.
Us was his new one. The other one was where they were white people getting put into black people bodies.
Yeah, what the fuck was that movie?
Fuck. And the guy talked like Pops from regular show. He's all old timey.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, good day, my sir.
yeah,
And he's a black dude. Oh my god, that was a grandpa.
yeah.
That fucking dude. That is like an Easter egg in itself, dude, for sure. Because a black guy talking like a 1930s grandpa, dude, is insane.
Yeah.
That's like an Easter egg, right? Like you should have known when that guy comes up to you and is like, "Good day, my sir."
Yeah.
You should know that
Yeah.
something's up, dude. Something is up. If a black guy is coming up to you talking like that, something is up.
Yeah.
Like that's comedy, dude. Straight up. That's like
I'm interested
they
in what he does
fucking
next. If he does another horror movie or if he like makes a comedy movie
what
or
movie? What was that called?
shit. I'm gonna have to look it up. Hold on. Bear with
It's
me.
on the tip of my tongue.
Movies. Get Out. God damn.
Get Out. Yep. And it had like the guy from wasn't he in that other movie that was weird as fuck? That I like, where they're like fucking salesmen, telephone salesmen, and they get turned into horsemen.
I don't think I watched.
Thank you. Thank you for no. God damn it! I need to look this movie up.
I have to look that up. I don't know. Thank you for what? They turn into horses? Let me look this up. Movie. Sorry to bother you? Is that it? Yo, you still there? Oh shit. Did I lose you? I did lose him. All right. Well, yeah. I guess we'll end the show here since it looks like I lost James. But anyways, oh wait, here he comes.
Sorry,
You
dude.
back? Okay.
Yeah.
I found it. I think it's sorry to bother you. Is that what you're
Oh,
talking about?
bother you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked it up and I was like, oh shit, I think I lost him. I was about to end the show. I was like, oh, we lost it. Okay.
That movie is good. You should watch it. It's really weird.
I
They
think I'll watch it. Yeah. It might be on
I
either
can
Netflix
right
or
now. It's a really good movie. The twist is great.
Okay. I'll check it out. There's been
But
a
I think that guy
couple-
isn't the main character in that movie we were talking about.
Is that the main character? Now I gotta look it up again. Hold on. I'll look.
What movie were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Tyler Perry one. No, not Tyler Perry. Fuck,
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Sorry about you. Is the main character of that movie in Get Out? Is that what you're saying?
Get Out. Yeah.
Why is it not loading?
He's in some other crazy ass movies. Sorry to bother you guys, and some like he's in that new movie, dude, with Captain America guy. The knife movie, Knives Out.
Knives Out.
Yeah, he's in Knives Out.
Is that the same guy?
And he's in Sorry to Bother You and Knives Out.
Okay.
But see, in Knives Out, he looks different because he has a shaved head.
Yeah.
Sorry to Bother You is a good ass movie, dude.
I don't see him popping up on Get Out though. Maybe he just looks.
That's weird.
Oh wait.
I think he was one of them.
It looks like him right there though.
The first guy, right?
The guy who gets the nosebleed?
In the very beginning?
No, the weird guy who gets the nosebleed. Is that the one? I don't know. IMDb is not doing a good job right now.
That that movie, Sorry to Bother You, is good, dude. I think you need to watch that, dude.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely watch. It's got to be on either Netflix or Hulu. But
yeah, it has to be, dude. It's a good movie.
Cormac says, "Yo, dudes, where are the drinking games?" Well, you missed it, dude. We've been talking for like an hour and a half. We pretty much, yeah. Cheers. Here's the drinking, and we talk about video games most of the time.
Yep.
And other shit like movies, like we were just doing. But
yeah. Shit that we like.
Yeah, pretty much shit that we like. But thanks for watching either way, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to, and maybe you can catch up on this episode that you missed, because we've been talking for almost an hour and a half. Look at James. But
yeah.
yeah, like I said, we can go ahead and wrap this up.
Hell yeah, we gonna play some Overwatch right now or what? So,
yeah, might as well.
You going to bed?
No.
If you going to bed, I'm gonna fucking be playing on Xbox.
No, man, I'm off tomorrow, so I can stay up and play some Overwatch for sure.
All right, let's get you to level 25, buddy.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna talk your ear off about strategies, game sense.
All right. Sounds good. There's also a thing. This StreamYard just got updated, and we can. There's like multi-streams going on. I'm playing with the idea
Multi-stream
of maybe also streaming on Facebook at the same time as YouTube.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be tight.
Like maybe doing that.
I'll be linking.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be linking people.
It's like, yo, watch this shit. But yeah, maybe we'll do that next week.
Hell yeah, let's try that out.
If you guys liked it, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that. YouTube.
Thumbs up it.
If any beer companies ever want to sponsor us, we will lovingly sell out to you.
Yeah.
But anyways, everybody, cheers. Take it easy.
Cheers.
And we are